What is up, you beautiful people? Welcome to day number 9 of Bizathon 9. We are back in action. I am fresh. I feel confident. I feel happy right now. And my mind is relieved that I was able to get rid of a lot of... I basically got some mental peace finally, right? After a short vacation, short trip to the mountains, right? So now I'm back and I have a lot of things to show you. There were things happening in the background while I was on break as well. So let's get into the crux of things. So first off, we of course got some more sales, right? And we crossed $300 on the store. But of course, we are in loss because we are advertising. We are trying on TikTok. We are trying on Facebook, a lot of different things. But one product showed promise. All right. So the product that showed promise was the thing, what do you call it? This one, the floating lamp thing, right? So it's priced at $99. So we got 2 sales of that product, right? And that was $200. And then you see 2 sales. And today, no sales happened. Today, the day is still going on, but no sales have come through yet. But 2 days continuously, we got sales of this particular product. And now I'm going to show you guys what I generally tend to do when I get sales. So in this video, what I'm going to show you guys is so right now, what we have been doing is something called the rapid testing system, right? So we find products rapidly, we test products rapidly, we add them to the store rapidly, we do some basic copywriting, and then we just try to figure out whatever is working for us. Now, I want to get to the next stage of things. We're going to teach you guys what do you do once you start getting some traction, once you start getting some sales. There are some steps you have to do in order to make sure that you are able to scale that product if it is a winner. If not, then of course that product will also die out. That's fine. But if it is, then you're able to capitalize on the sales. You're able to get a lot more done, right? So this is what I want to teach you guys inside this video. And what you will learn, of course, is how to make a better product page, a fantastic, much better looking product page than what it was before. You're also going to learn the campaign structure, the ad campaign structure that I followed in order to basically get to the next step. I'll also tell you guys about the creatives and stuff that I've been working on. So I'll show you guys all of those things, right? So pay attention. It's very, very important, and make sure you hit the like button below because you know you're going to get a lot of value out of this video. Let's go. All right, so this is the sales that have happened. So I also want to do one quick little thing. I want to tell you guys, like, how I got these sales was using a Facebook campaign, right? And the Facebook campaign the campaign that I was spending was like $30 a day, right? I tried a couple other Facebook campaigns, also CBO campaigns, but those didn't pan out. Both the sales came from $30 CBO campaigns. So $30 spent, $100, like $99 in sales both days. That was pretty awesome, right? Today, no sales have come through yet, but today for some reason, like the last, it's 20 hours now out of the 24 that has been completed. So that's today because we are in Pacific time right now. So today no sales have come through. So it spent $30. No sales have come through, but I want to test for one more day, right? Because it's shown some promise. So I'll keep the campaign running for one more day, and then we'll figure out how it'll all play out. All right. So let's go here. Let me first tell you guys what has happened and how basically what I tend to do when I start getting some sales, right? So after getting sales, this is very important. You don't want to do it on step number 1. After you have proven like the product is getting some traction, so then you want to invest more time and effort into getting more sales, right? So I don't do this step before like I validated like a product has some legs or not, right? Once I feel a bit of confidence like this might work, so I'm going to spend maybe an hour or 2 hours in building out the product page and making it better, right? And trying out new campaigns. So let me tell you guys what I'm all talking about. So there are a few things you need to do, all right? Pay attention here. First off, you need to improve the product page. And I'll show you, of course, with examples and all of those things. So improvement in product page includes several things. So first off, what you're going to do is add blocks, add sections actually. You're going to add sections to the product page which highlight the benefits of the product and which try to basically close the sale, right? You're going to try and encourage the person to add the product to cart. And the way you do that is by adding more sections and adding more content to the product page. The next thing we're going to do is add reviews to the product page, right? Because a lot of these products are, of course, AliExpress, Alibaba products. So basically you have these reviews are already there on AliExpress, on Amazon also. And you can import those reviews using a review app and publish them on the store because because it's basically the same product that you're selling, right? So you add these reviews, and then the second part you want to do is you can of course improve the copy also. You can have a look at the copy, you can improve the copy, add some more GIFs, add some more copy to the landing page, make it better, right? And the second thing I want to do is try new creatives, right? So if one creative is working, I want to try a new angle just to see if I get a better conversion rate, right? And when I say try new creative, sometimes what that means is you can either have the same creative in different resolutions. So if you had like a 1:1 ad, you want to try a 4:5 ad. You also want to try a 9:16 ad. And this is basically 1000 by 1000 pixel, 1200 by 1500 pixels, 1080 by 1920 pixels. So you get the point. It's basically a square, a vertical, and basically a fully vertical ad. So these are the type of ads you want to try out. And it can be the same content in those three formats, right? So you are able to create three different campaigns. I'll tell you guys the entire structure in just a bit, right? The third thing you want to do is basically placements. You want to try new placements, right? Because if you're advertising like the advantage placements, then what happens is ads are shown random and rapidly. Like you'll get a lot of clicks from the Facebook right column also, and many of those don't result in sales. So you want to basically break down the ads into different placements. So each campaign will target a different sort of placement. So you'll have one placement for the Facebook feeds, Insta feeds, the 1:1 format. You'll have one for 4:5 format, and the other for the reels and all this stuff as 9:16 format, right? So you want to try new placements. And when I say try new creatives, right, in the second point here, it's not just like different resolutions. You also want to try different like angles of approaching the product and an entirely new creative altogether, right? And for this product, I actually got the creatives off of Alibaba, right? So it was pretty easy for me, right? So you have this, and of course, so basically the main three things that we want to do here are these. I want to show you guys how all of this is done, right? So if you're excited, let's get into screen only mode. Let me show you guys how I basically made the entire product page. So if I open up 100 Smiles here, so you see here, if you look at any other product page, so let's say the avocado hand warmer. So it's basically got a product description. All right. You see a product description, and then this comes up, 100-day happiness. And then you have this thing, simply place your order. Let us handle the rest. Simple, effective, right? This is our simple product page that we have been using on all the products. Now, what we're going to do is, let me show you what changes I made to the floaty Edison light thing here, right? So first off, I basically made sure I read through the copy again, made sure if any changes were made to be done, right? So one thing I added like a few days ago, not just before I went on the break, I added this. How does this work? All these things here, and then added these images also that same day. Then also added this thing $30 off right now. But after that, what I did was, after I realized, all right, I'm getting some sales for this, so let me try some more. Like as saying sections, right? So this is tap on or off functionality I've explained here. You just tap on and off with the Jiffy here. Then it's got a subtle warm glow. Just to tell people, you can add it to make it like a reading lamp, right? So a lot of people do reading on their bedside table. I got this picture of the product on a bedside table, so I was like, perfect, right? So it's like subtle warm glow isn't too bright or causing distractions. That's why it's perfect as a bedside reading lamp, right? And then I also wanted to approach the gift angle here. So it's like floaty is that unique gift this holiday season that will delight and mesmerize your loved ones, right? So then I just put this another Jiffy here. So suddenly we've now shown three different things. One is got a tap on off operation, makes it look much more cooler. I've given a functionality here that people can relate to, whoever does reading in their bedside. So they're like, all right, cool, I might want this. And then I also added this, who were already thinking in their mind, this might be a great gift. So I just mentioned this here. This is actually a great gift, right? So when you add copy like this, you're basically trying to get into the psyche of the person who is viewing the product page here and trying to reach to their level, right? You want to reach to their level, like what they are thinking about. If they're thinking about gifting this, you want to tell them, right, this is a great gift. Yeah, go for it, right? If they're thinking about using this as a reading lamp, just show them an example. Like this can be used as a reading lamp, right? So then the other changes that I made, I added this, the review thing here. So I'm using an app called Review, RYVIU. I don't think it's shown here, but you can basically search for it. It's RYVIU, right? You see here the you can't see here. All right. So anyways, so Review is the app that I'm using here, with which I basically added these reviews here. Now the way you can use the review app is basically you can either do a CSV import here, right? You can drag and drop a file. You can download an example file from here, right? If you go here, it's going to take you to a Google Docs page. You see a product handle, rating, title, author. So you basically click on file, make a copy, right, inside your own Google Drive here, and then you make the changes here. You add the thing, and then you can of course add your own like handle. You can add your own body text. You can add images to the reviews. You can even specify like when it was published and all these other things here. So suddenly you have like, you can import several reviews, and then of course once you've imported the reviews here, you can actually manage the reviews. So let's say I imported 9 reviews here. So I can actually go to, where was it? I'm not able to see this here. I can expand CSV Live Editor. You see here. So if you click on CSV Live Editor, you can actually make changes and add new rows to the review thing here by like, you can add title, author, country, content, all of these things. You can pick up the content from either Amazon, AliExpress, all these other places of the same product, and then publish it here, right? So I'm going to not save this. Let's go back to dashboard here. Right, but you got the gist of it. It's basically importing products, and they have like I think a Chrome extension also. I'm using Safari right now, but there's a Chrome extension that lets you import products directly, right? So you can import reviews directly from AliExpress and Amazon, right? So you can use that. So that's what it did to add this. Where are we right now? We are here. All right. So that's what you can do to basically add such reviews here. It looks pretty cool also. It looks good on mobile phones. I tested it out, right? And then that's pretty much it, right? So this is how you're able to basically make a much better product page, right? Of course, I'm not saying this is the best version. Listen, guys, improvement is gradual. It is stepwise. You take one step in the right direction, and then you take another step in the right direction. Once you start seeing more traction, you start getting more and more traction. As I explained to you guys earlier also, I like to do things in a systematic way, right? So it is always going to be, I won't be spending a lot of time on like building out the perfect product page in the early days, but over time, this will get better. Am I saying this is the best version of the product page? Not really. But if I say I get 10, 15 more sales of this product, and I'm like, all right, dude, this is definitely something that can, turn the store around. This is something that I can keep selling for at least a few weeks. Then I will invest more time. I'll maybe add some FAQs. I'll add some more sections to the theme here. I'll maybe highlight some testimonial, make it look like maybe add an image along with the highlighted testimonial. So something like that could be added. We could even do some UGC content where somebody is unboxing the product and showing how this is done. A lot of things can be done. You can make a lot of improvements over time on your product page, and this is something that can be applied to any product, right? The UGC thing, the unboxing, everything, right? But gradually, step by step, over time, one by one. Let's get to the next part of things, right? So now I showed you guys the sales that come in. As I was telling you guys, a $30 campaign, it spent $30, got a sale. Next day spent $30, got a sale. I tried some other campaigns, those were flopped. So I closed them up fairly quickly when I was seeing like high cost per clicks. Today, for some reason, the cost per clicks went from like $1 or so to 1.76, like in the last 20 hours or so. I'm not sure why, but it increased quite a bit. Like the increase in cost per click was like 70% suddenly. So I was like, maybe it's the students, maybe it's something else, but I don't know yet. So I let it run for one more day and let's see what happens there. So this is one of the things that has been, that I wanted to show you guys, like what I do once I start getting sales, right? So now I want to show you guys like this is not something I'm going to do for every product here, by the way. All the products are going to have like a basic product description written on them. But once they start performing for me, then I'm going to basically make the changes and make them better, add reviews and all of the other cool stuff, right? Not going to spend a lot of time just on dud products that are absolute losers, right? I look at data. When the data tells me not to go for it, I don't go for it. Now in terms of campaign, what changes has been done? So I want to first off show you all the different ads. So first I want to show you the main ad. Of course, I think I showed you earlier also. So I want to show you a 4:5 resolution of the ad here. This is the 4:5 resolution of the ad. Let me quickly mute this up. All right. So you'll get a gist of what I'm showing here. It's not Leviosa, it's Leviosa, and then bring home some magic. So I'm trying some different angles here, right? I'm going for the Harry Potter angle here. I'm going for the magic angle here, right? And then I'm also like, you can mesmerize your guests. And of course, it's a complete video here. And of course, I got all the footage from Alibaba, right? So I compiled all of the footage, added some text on top of the video, added some music of my own, and then this is the entire thing here. The same thing I also did as a 16:9 resolution. You'll see here, this is a 16:9 resolution. This is a vertical phone thing here, but it's basically the same thing here, right? So you see here, same thing is going on here. There you go. And this is something I tried again. So this is what I basically, when I'm talking about, like when you want to try new creatives, you want to look out for other clips that exist of the product and you want to figure it out and make like new creatives out of this. And when you make new creatives, approach different angles. Like I had not approached the magic angle in the first creative that was made by a Fiverr guy. But I'm approaching a new, like this magic angle in this particular video here. So that is what I tried here. I think I closed off the campaign also because it was not performing well. So it's not like every idea you come up with will perform, right? You have to keep trying new and new things. Some things will click, some things will not click. All it takes is one thing to really click, and then it's game over, man. So I'm always, my philosophy is keep trying, fail quick so that you are able to succeed faster, right? So fail quickly, and then suddenly you find something that is working for you, and awesome, you're in business, right? So that's the thing I wanted to show you guys. Now I want to show you guys about, tell you guys about the entire campaign structure here. So let's get into this thing here. Make sense, guys? Just make sure that you're hitting the like button below for all the transparency here. And also let me know in chat if you guys are understanding what I'm trying to tell you guys, right? So first off, I see a question at TikTok or Facebook. These were through Facebook ads, right? So let me quickly close this up. Let me make this clear. So now the campaign structure. So it will be very similar for TikTok also, right? But not really actually, because TikTok does not have those placements. But you'll get a gist of what I'm trying to say. I'm trying new creatives in different formats, right? So when you're doing TikTok, you of course want to have multiple creatives, one campaign, and you want to see whether that works or not. If it works, then you scale it. If it doesn't, then you don't. Right. So with Facebook, it's a bit more different thing that I'm trying here. So the first campaign, for example, let's say it's got ad set 1. Right, it's got ad set 2 and it's got ad set 3, right? So I created 2 campaigns like this, right? Ad set 1, 2, 3, and then we have ad set 4, ad set 5, and ad set 6. So let's say ad set 2 gotten sales, right? So what you would do is you would then take these 2 and create a campaign. You close the first 2 campaigns. You would just have ad set 2. Even if it is just one product, so let's say all the other ad sets are not performing, only let's say ad set 2 is performing. Then you would close off C2 and you would just run with C1. If you have multiple ad sets performing from multiple campaigns, then you want to combine them together and close off the other ones. So then you have ad set 2 and ad set 4 that you have added to one campaign, right? And of course, it's got the same ads inside them. So this campaign 3, you close off these 2 campaigns, you let this one run. Then you what you do is you create a campaign 4 and you target different, this is on auto placements. That is the 1:1 ad on auto placements. Then what you do is you create another C4 campaign, which is again got ad set 2 and ad set 4, but this one is on the Reels thing here. You use the 16:9. Right? You can even add the 4:5 video inside this auto campaign here. Like you will have ad set 2 will have 2 ads then. Ad 1 and ad 2. Ad 1 will be 1:1, ad 2 will be 4:5. And then you have ad set 2 and 4. These will be the Reels campaign, right? So the Reels campaigns are going to be like the 16:9 ones. So ad set 2 and 4 are going to have the 9:16 ad resolution thing here. 9:16 resolution ad here, and these are going to be a separate campaign because like you have to target, like each ad set has a different placements that you can target. These are going auto and these are going the Reels. So this is one interesting approach in which you can actually, you have 2 new campaigns running. So you have scaled the campaigns not just on auto level, but also for the newer format, reaching new audiences, because a lot of times the 1:1 and all these ads are not actually shown to the Reel audiences. And those are audiences that, could be pretty much interested in buying your product, right? So you want to make sure you don't lose out on these audiences also. So this is the basically structure that I'm doing here. And then you want to keep track. Again, these are all $30 CBOs and they just keep running. And then if the cost per clicks are too high, you close them out. If the cost per clicks are good, and the add to carts are there, then you let it run. If you start getting sales, then you let it run. So you have those simple formulas, right? So then you're looking for profitability. If it's not profitable, so let's use in my case, for example, it got sales for 2 days, it did not get sale for 1 day, I'll wait for 1 more day. If it gets another sale, like 1 or 2 sales tomorrow, let it run. If it doesn't, then I'm going to close it off, and then we move on to the next product, the next phase of the foundation cycle, right? We test new products, we do some more product research and find new products and stuff, right? So all of that is going to begin. Are you guys, I hope you guys got to learn some things here from this session today. So this is, where were we? So I've told you guys how to basically make a interesting product page, right? You can add some sections and blocks. Actually, I haven't shown you properly how this is done. So this is something that I can show you guys right now. So when you go to online store and then customize your theme. So this is one thing that I've skipped out it. How was I able to do all of these things here, right? So let me quickly open up this thing here and show you. So the way this works is under products, right? I created a template. So one is called the floaty template and the other is default product, right? The floaty template, you can create new templates like this. You create a new template and then you're basically able to add new sections and stuff. So the default template is assigned to all the other products. Like this one is a default template. And what does the default template have? It has a description. It has this block here, this section here. It has this section here. But what does the floaty template have? Well, the floaty template also has the product description. It has the same section here. It has these 3 new sections and it also has the review section here, right? And all of these things are not there on the other page. Now I could add some more things. For example, let's say I want to customize the floaty template again, right? I want to, let's say, add some related items to this. So what I would do is I would basically click on add section, right? And maybe put a featured collection here, right? Or a collection list here. So let me just add a featured collection here, right? So then I add a featured collection here. I choose the collection that I want to choose. Let's select collection. I think I only have the home page here. So I'll have the home page collection come up. And I could basically put in like a text. Let me just show you guys here. So I could put in like a text, something like, you might also want these, right? And make the heading size small. And then suddenly this page also has like, then I can drag and drop this thing here. So maybe I add this on top of the email sign up like this, right? So now you get the gist of it, right? You can customize the template any way you want. You can add any sort of sections and you can add images, you can add testimonials, you can add featured products, like so many multi-columns, icons, all of the cool stuff. You can add all of these things and videos as well. So you can add all these things. And this won't be applied to all the products. This will only be applied to the one product that you want to apply it to, right? Or if let's say you have a collection of similar products. Let's say I wanted to sell like, let me take you to the catalog back again. Let's say I wanted to sell like the perfect ice maker and there's another ice maker that makes triangles. There's another ice maker, let's say, that makes squares. So I have 3 ice makers. So I add those 3 ice makers into a collection. And then what I do is all of them have their own product pages and I create a new template, which will be the ice maker template, and apply it to all of them. So then the content of the template will have common content, right? So it won't be just the unique description will only be this part of the thing here, but the content below that will be common to all those 3 products here. So how do you assign them? Well, you go to the products page here, then you go to, let's say the floaty edition light here. And then you can basically assign the template floaty here, right? So that's how you are able to assign like templates and get a unique product page for each product of your own, and for each collection also you can create something, right? So that is how you can of course create as many templates as you want. You can have unique templates for each product. So your product page actually looks like a one product store. So this is one important thing, right? 95% of your people will actually just land up on the product page, either buy or leave, right? So for those 95% people, if you have like a fully built out product page, right, with all these cool like GIFs, with all these cool images, it looks a lot branded, right? This entire the floaty thing, it looks a lot more branded. It looks like this product belongs on this store, right? So that's how you're able to slightly start to transition and realize how you're able to convert these simple Shopify product pages into proper landing pages that rock, that really are awesome, right? That have all the content inside it, that look native, that look like this product belongs on this particular store, right? So this is something I want to tell you guys today. Like, you can do this for as many products as you want. You can create as many templates as you want. You can customize them your way, make it your own, right? But this makes this opens up opportunities quite a bit. Like, you can have a general store running forever, and then you can have like unique product templates for each like niche of products that you're selling, and all of them have like detailed information in them, and they look native to the store. And then like whoever is landing on the product page will feel like this product is actually off that particular store, because there's just so much content and it looks so great, right? So that is how you're able to like slowly start to realize like how we are transitioning into one product, and then of course branded store, right? But it's not all is done. It's just the beginning part of things here, right? So I hope you enjoyed this stream today. Make sure to hit the like button below for the transparency, and I will see you guys tomorrow on day number 10. Let's go.